I remember the night the moon was full and bright, a night when my heart nearly stopped, and I learned that some doors, once opened, should never be crossed. It was a crisp autumn evening in Briar's Hollow. The full moon hung low, drenching the forest in silver light, when an ancient, ornate gate emerged at the edge of the woods. Carved with intricate, forgotten symbols, it seemed to shimmer with an unearthly glow. Surrounding the gate, thousands of albino moths fluttered silently, their wings glistening like ghostly silver in the moonlight. I stood there frozen, as if time itself had slowed to a crawl. The local legends whispered of this gate, a portal that appeared only when the moon was at its brightest. They said that anyone who dared pass through would vanish without a trace, only to return a week later forever changed. I recalled old Mr. Dalton, who had once disappeared and then reappeared with eyes as milky white as the moon and a look of abject terror, mumbling about a world filled with nightmares. Compelled by a mix of dread and morbid curiosity, I inched closer. The moths swirled around me in an eerie dance, and the gate seemed to pulse as if it were alive, a silent, beckoning invitation from a realm beyond. Every instinct screamed to flee, yet I found myself reaching out, my hand trembling as it brushed against the cool, rusted metal. In that moment, I felt a sudden, gut-wrenching pull, as though the gate was drawing me in, promising secrets too terrible to imagine. I stepped back just as quickly as I had approached, my mind reeling with the impossible possibility that I had glimpsed a doorway to another world, a world where nightmares were real, and hope was a distant memory. The gate stood silent, the moths continuing their relentless, hypnotic dance. I knew, with a dread that would haunt my every full moon thereafter, that this was no mere relic of the past. It was a living, sentient portal that fed on the souls of those who dared look upon it. That night, sleep eluded me. The image of the gate, of the endless swarm of moths, and of the cold, seductive pull of the unknown tormented my dreams. And when I awoke a week later, I found that the legends were true. Neighbors wandered the streets in confused silence, their eyes vacant and pale, as if stripped of their very essence. Mr. Dalton, once a kind, jovial man, now shambled about muttering only, "The nightmares, they want us all." I now understand. The gate does not merely open to another world. It takes something from you, your memories, your hopes, your future, leaving behind only echoes of the person you once were. So heed this warning. If you ever see that ancient, shimmering gate under the full moon, turn away. For the moths of the moonlit gate do not merely signal the end of a night. They herald the beginning of an endless, living nightmare.